in the ancient land of Israel, a place where crowded markets, dusty streets, and hopeful hearts filled every town. A miracle occurred that changed one woman's life forever. A miracle powered by faith alone. Today, we remember the story of a woman whose silent pain lasted years. But one courageous moment brought her healing. This is the story of the woman who touched Jesus. Jesus was traveling from one village to another. Everywhere he went, people gathered around him, some hoping to hear his teachings, some longing to witness a miracle, and many praying for healing. The crowd was thick like a sea of people. Voices filled the air, children laughing, elders talking, and travelers calling out for Jesus. He walked calmly, surrounded by his disciples, sharing words of wisdom and love. People leaned forward just to get a glimpse of him. For many, Jesus was their only hope. In that same crowd walked a woman, fragile, quiet, unnoticed. She had been suffering from a terrible illness for 12 long years. Her body bled continuously, leaving her weak, exhausted, and ashamed. She had tried many doctors, spent every coin she had, but nothing ever helped. Instead, her illness only grew worse. Year after year, she lived in pain. Her body weakened, her spirit faded. In her society, her condition made her unclean. People avoided her. She could not freely walk among others, nor enter the temple. She had no place, no comfort, no support. Imagine, 12 years without the warmth of a hug, 12 years without peace, 12 years of silent suffering. But inside her heart, a small flame of hope still burned. One day, she heard about Jesus, how he healed the blind, made the lame walk, and lifted the brokenhearted. And something awakened inside her. A thought, a belief, a whisper. If I can just touch his cloak, I will be healed. Not a long prayer, not a special ritual, just one touch. That was enough for her. With trembling legs, she stepped outside her home. She wrapped her cloak tightly, trying to stay unnoticed. Every step was painful. Every breath was heavy. But her faith pushed her forward. She saw the crowd surrounding Jesus. So many people. So much noise. Yet she didn't stop. She squeezed through the mass of bodies. People pushed her aside. Some shouted at her, others insulted her. But her focus was only Jesus. Her illness made her weak, but her faith made her strong. Finally, she came close enough. She reached out her hand. Her fingers brushed the edge of Jesus' garment, and immediately, something incredible happened. Strength returned to her body. Her pain disappeared. Her bleeding stopped. Her heart raced. She knew she was healed. In that single quiet moment, years of suffering ended. Jesus stopped walking. The crowd silenced. He turned and asked, "Who touched me?" The disciples were confused. They said, "Teacher, there are so many people here. Everyone is touching you." But Jesus replied, "No, someone touched me with faith. I felt power go out from me." The woman froze. Her heart shook with fear. She knew Jesus was talking about her. She stepped forward, fell to her knees, and with tears filling her eyes, she confessed everything. How she had suffered for years, how she believed in him, and how one touch healed her. Jesus looked at her with compassion, not anger, not judgment, but love. He said, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed completely." In that moment, her identity changed, from rejected to accepted, from broken to restored, from suffering to healed. The woman stood up. Her heart felt light. The crowd that once ignored her now looked at her with astonishment. She walked home joyfully, no longer hiding, no longer afraid. Every step was a reminder of God's love. She didn't just find healing, she found peace, she found identity, she found Jesus. This story teaches us faith, even the smallest amount, can change everything. The woman had check mark, no money, check mark, no strength, check mark, no status, check mark, no friends, but she had faith. Her miracle didn't happen because she touched Jesus. It happened because she believed. Sometimes we feel alone, broken, hopeless, but God sees every tear, every silent prayer, every hidden pain. When we reach out to Him, even with a trembling hand, He answers with love. You may feel weak, but your faith is enough. God doesn't ignore the hurting. He heals. He restores. He brings peace. Just like the woman, we must keep believing. Thank you for watching this story. May it remind you that God's love never fails. No matter how long you've suffered, one moment with Jesus can change everything. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe. Share this message with someone who needs hope today. God bless you, and see you in the next video.